Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today I am super excited because we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. I don't know about you guys, I grew up as an only child. I didn't have siblings, I didn't have an older sister figure, and I feel like I learned about stuff like from friends or like on the school bus or on the internet, yikes. Just things that I wasn't comfortable talking to my mom about, or a teacher or things like that. Sorry, Mom. But hopefully today maybe I can be like that big sister figure for you. We can talk about some of these things, or if you already know this, we can just talk as friends and it'll be cool feminine hygiene chat. So yeah, if you are not already subscribed, please be sure to do so. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it, hit the notification bell, and if you want to keep up with me more like personally, definitely check out my Instagram. That's where I post like, I don't know, what's in my fridge and like really exciting things. So yeah, okay, let's just go ahead and get into the video. Let's just get into the video. So just as like a little icebreaker here, and to help you like kind of understand, have like a background knowledge of the household I grew up in, my mom's gonna be so embarrassed. I'm so sorry, Mom. Like, I love you. You're hashtag best mom ever. But my mom would call the vagina your front bottom. I can't tell you how confusing that is. And going into middle school thinking that a vagina is called a front bottom, it's not good. It's not helpful. So let me know in the comments down below what you call your front bottom, or what your mom called it, or like your grandma, like if there's something funny. I just feel like everyone has the funniest words for it. Like I hear people call it like the cookie, or like, I don't know, I just die. Anyways, so that's kind of the household I grew up in, where nobody really talked about like bodily functions or body parts, like things like that. Like, yeah, my mom taught me about like the birds and the bees and that kind of thing, but she used the word front bottom. Like, it's a little confusing, you know? So I am going to let my mom redeem herself and tell you some of the best advice she's ever told me about hygiene and those types of things. So just jumping right in, the first thing that she ingrained in me was to just use unscented anything and everything. Unscented body wash, unscented, if you want to have like a special wash for your lady bits, have that be unscented. Unscented soap, just things of that nature. Anything that's close to that region, have it be like natural, non-fragrance, that kind of thing. The vagina is a self-cleaning thing. It cleans itself, so you don't need to be sticking stuff up in there to clean it. You don't need to be putting perfume up in there. Like, that's the quick road to a UTI. That's a quick road to some real discomfort. So just keeping everything very like simple, I think, is really the key. I remember I was really excited. I don't know why. This isn't really something to be excited about, but I remember when they first came out with tampons that were scented. They were like perfume tampons, and I was like, oh my God, this is like the coolest thing ever. No, it's not. Don't use those. I bought them, and I think that's why I got one yeast infection in my life. It was super uncomfortable and disgusting. I had to, I don't even, should I go into it? Should we do it? I had to put like a legit horse-sized pill up there, and it like slowly like disintegrated. It was just nasty, you guys. Like, I'm really like, whatever you do, do not use the scented tampons. It will ruin your life. So just keeping everything very simple. You know, you don't want to be spraying perfume down there. You don't want to be using scented stuff. Just keeping it simple, clean, to the point. The next tip that my mom always told me was to not stay in wet clothes. I was on the swim team growing up, and I would always be in a bathing suit in the summer. I would come home, and maybe I would then like go hang out or play or whatever, and I would still be in my bathing suit, and my mom would fuss at me. So that's like the big thing she always taught me, was to stay dry, keep that area dry. As soon as you're done with the pool in the summer, or even when you get out of the shower, be sure to dry yourself. That's something I have been trying to work on lately, because I feel like sometimes just like shake it off, dry real quick, boom, be done. No. Like, dry everything. Like, be gentle. You can pat dry, but just be sure it's dry up in there. The last and final thing that my mom personally has taught me is to like not wear cute underwear, basically. Thanks, Mom. Basically, she would always say like, you want breathable underwear, honey. You gotta have it breathe. You want breathable underwear. So that's not how my mom talks, by the way, but she would always recommend getting like the breathable underwear, like not the cute, silky, pretty, lacy, like itchy stuff. She would always be like, get the plain, simple cotton granny panties. And to this day, I really don't have the cutest underwear. I really don't, because I listen to my mom. Now, next I want to talk about something very, very personal to me. You guys are genuinely like my family. So I don't have a problem sharing these personal things with you guys. I just kindly ask, like, if you have something negative to say, just like, don't do it. Because I'm super sensitive. Thanks. So something I want to talk about is periods. This year has been a struggle for me with my menstrual cycles. They have been all over the place, very crazy, very chaotic. It's been a lot, to be honest. Early this year, 2 months in a row, I had my period consistently for a month. And obviously that's a lot of blood to lose. It just takes a lot out of you, like emotionally, mentally, physically, like it's just exhausting. So I had my period for 3 weeks straight, then it would like give in for like a couple days and I wouldn't, and then I would have it again, and then it would start all over the next month. So like 6 or 7 of the 8 weeks I had my period, and I knew something was wrong because that's not normal. So if you feel like something is wrong, like please go to the doctor. Don't just watch YouTube videos. Don't just like try to like find the answers on the internet. Go to a doctor. Try to look up reviews. I found someone that I felt comfortable with. I had never gone to an OBGYN because I wasn't sexually active. So my regular doctor said that I didn't have to go to see an OBGYN regularly because I wasn't being like sexual. So I had never gone to one before, so I was a little nervous, to be honest. And she gave me, I think it's called a vaginal ultrasound, where they basically stick this, it's very uncomfortable. Like, I'm not gonna lie to your face, it was very uncomfortable. They stick this large metal thing up inside of you, and they take pictures of what's going on in there. They said that everything looked normal. The results came back well. Everything was doing a-okay in there. They just said my hormones were like bebopping all over town, and they put me on birth control to try to regulate my period so that it would only come once a month and it wouldn't be every day of my life, because that's not healthy or good for you at all. So they put me on, I think it's called Janelle FE birth control. And it would regulate my period to the point where I would only have it twice a month. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me. It was still very stressful. So I was only having period twice a month. And then recently I was like, you know what? Like, this has helped, but it still hasn't corrected the problem. Like, this is still more than I should be having a period. So I reached out to my doctor again, and I'm like, listen, like, I think I either need to go off birth control and try something else, to get another test, try a different one. I don't know what the deal is, but this ain't working. This ain't it. So she recently put me on a different form of birth control. This one is called low estrogen FE. So this is apparently supposed to be the lowest estrogen like that you're putting into your body, which I think is good. I've only been on this for 2 weeks, and I actually feel, maybe it's in my head, I don't know, but I do feel a little more like leveled out like hormonally and mentally. I think I feel a little more mellow, and like I'm not like pumping estrogen into my body that I don't need. So that's exciting, but I don't know if this is gonna do the trick. I don't know if this is gonna fix the problem, but it has been 2 weeks and I haven't had my period, so that's exciting. Hopefully it will continue and I will only have a period once a month. I would keep you guys updated if you're interested. But all this to say, period stuff is complicated. You know, it's not the same for each person. Maybe this won't work for me. In a month I'll go off of it and I'll try something else. I don't know what the solution's going to be, but you definitely need to feel comfortable enough to consult a doctor about it, consult an OBGYN and these type of topics. If you don't feel like you can talk to your mom about it, I never really wanted to talk to my mom about stuff like that. If you don't want to talk to your mom about it, or an aunt, or whoever you have to kind of go to for those types of topics, do your research, find a good doctor in your area, and go in for an appointment. You know, it's important. It's so important, like really important. So I feel like we have covered the general topics of feminine hygiene and all the feminine lady stuff. Please leave comments down below, helping each other out. Like if someone asks a question about a UTI, like I've never had a UTI, so like help a sister out. Or if someone's asking about a different period problem than I have, like help them out. Let's just all help each other and not be weird about it. And please, I beg of you, like I will delete your comments. I don't want anyone shaming anyone. Like if someone down below is choosing to be abstinent, if someone down below is choosing to be sexual, whatever, like I don't want anyone like attacking each other for having different beliefs or anything like that. My channel is a place of love. It's a place of acceptance. I'm here to share my values, my morals with you guys, my ideas on things, but I'm not here to put you down for yours. So I kindly ask that you guys do the same and just treat everyone with love and respect and all that good stuff. So if you have any questions, leave them in the description box down below. I mean, if you have any questions, comment them down below. I genuinely want for this to be a safe place where you feel like you can talk about anything, you know? And I will try to answer every question. Like that will be my goal. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was different. I'm not really sure what some of you guys are gonna think about this, but you know. Yeah. So anyways, I love you guys. I hope that you're having a fabulous day. I had fun filming this. I really did. I just am like dying to hear what my mom's gonna say. I know she's just gonna be like so mortified and like try to hide this from my grandparents or something. Oh my gosh, I'm getting like hot just thinking about my mom watching this. Okay, I love you guys. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.